Ta-da! What's up?
Is it? Is it?
Yep.
We're good? Welcome, people
Thanks.
of our
Yay!
beloved channel.
Been a minute.
This session is brought to you by the letter A. As a drink, I am drinking Alt by the Bear Republic.
I need to get my drink.
I'm drinking
Actually,
Amaretto
pretty good.
Sours tonight.
Amaretto Sours, what do you got, Squeak?
I've got an Arnie Palmer with Absolute.
Ooh.
The double A.
The double A.
That AA battery. Let's go.
Anyone else?
I have
I'm
alcohol.
not drinking, but I will be performing a free appendectomy to anyone who needs it. One free
Perfect.
appendectomy at the end of the stream.
Awesome. That's great.
I've already
All
had mine
insurance is
taken
accepted.
out. Can you put one in?
I don't do appendectomies.
Okay.
All right. Well, we have Chris back. He's joining. Thankfully, we are back to how many? 1, 2. We have 5 PCs now. Love it. All right. To recap from last time, since it's been 2 weeks. You guys dragged the one what you found to be a young adult drow to the theater down in Ryland Row and tortured him, essentially.
Yeah, we did that.
Collectively.
A combo
you guys
of
are
Indy and
love this.
Stratogo tortured.
It was just a conversation.
We were just asking him questions.
Well, you found out some answers and got some leads, and then you guys split the party, and Indy and Stratogo, after a feat of acrobatics, get over the wall on the east side of Trallum Point, the gated, rich community of Rodarth. And I've been checking for the house of Alfior and Kriya. The other two, Drekar and Preacher, went back to the beloved towny bar called Snappers. And it's about 2:30 a.m. maybe. And you guys went in to the inn, and it wasn't very busy. And Drekar started talk. There was one drow in the corner reading a book, which Drekar sat in the chair next to her and started to talk to her, and she was friendly at first, and then when mentioning Trallum Point, she got kind of quiet and tried to shut down the conversation pretty quickly. And then right around this time, Preacher was behind the bar within eyesight and just went through the back room, and she jumped up saying they're asking what was going on, and you can't go back there. And then Drekar stepped right in front of her. I don't remember what you said.
And why not?
Yes. So we're just gonna pick up right there, and you three are gonna roll initiative.
Oh. Go.
I just want to watch this. I don't even want to participate.
Initiative. There it is. Here we go.
$20.
Pretty slick.
It's not what it shows on my screen, but I'll take it.
What did it show on your screen?
The 3D dice shows something different.
I saw the 3D dice at one point, and it bounced around, and now I don't know where it is.
Yeah, mine bounced behind my profile, like my picture in the bottom left.
Alright.
It looks like it's still a 10 though, which is
Well,
good.
the order is going to be Preacher, you were first, and then Drekar, and then...
So I'm standing in front
the
of
drow
this
lady.
I'm standing in front of this door, and there's like a kind of like a window to the side
So
of it.
picture like kind of a freezer closet that has a wooden bar to like, you know,
That like a 2x4.
it looks like it
essentially.
was just put in to like stop the door from opening, like, yeah. And then there's a little maybe 12 by 10 glass pane that you can see through,
Mm-hmm.
and you see what's the rest of this freezer closet, and then that stone turns into dirt, and then it becomes darkness and kind of turns a corner and goes down a little bit.
Can I check the door for any traps and or magic traps?
Sure, make an investigation check. So we're gonna do this all in like initiative order, so that would like something like that would be an action as something's happening. So
Okay.
just to keep everything going at like the same time.
Oh boy.
So from your first once over the door, it's just this wooden bar held by two metal prongs that you could. Looks like you could just lift it out.
Did that include a magic?
Yep.
Okay.
Does that stop it from being open from the other side?
Yes.
Yes.
Just,
And that was that was an action.
Does
Yeah.
it require like detect magic to look for magic traps or some kind of spell like that?
It would
would
usually
help
be
me-
an Arcana. I think.
Okay, I was just curious, like mechanically how.
Yeah, like
The way I see
investigation
it, like
is
if
just
there's
looking.
like glyphs or something
Yeah.
visible, like you'd find that with an investigation, and then it'd be like a further check to be like, what is this for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could Arcana check
Yeah,
it or
carry on.
detect magic. Yeah.
But then detect magic, it would tell you. I think it's a school, and then something.
Yeah.
And you'd see it. You'd see it glow, so you'd be able to see what was magical.
I want to try to open the door.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you. I mean, it's just a simple wooden bar. You can just pull it off.
Okay.
So you do that, and then that'd be like your interaction. And if you do want to move
Yeah.
it, you can, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Look around. I guess.
I'd like to enter.
Okay. This is where the map ends, but just so you're in theater of the mind right now. So as you go in, are you using your full movement in, or like maybe cautiously, or like?
Yeah, I would be sneaking through and like checking
Okay.
corners and trying to be cautious.
All right, so it goes like 10 feet of what used to be like a freezer and stuff, and then you see like a pickaxe and like a shovel kind of leaned over in here, and that just ends, and there's like some crumbled stone and bricks or stone bricks that were the back of the freezer stacked up, and then it gets into dirt, and it's like for a medium-sized person to be able to get through with a little bit of room, but it'd be hard to pass people. But it just goes to dirt and kind of goes down.
I'll keep going and cautiously. Can I grab a shovel as I walk by?
Yep.
Okay.
Not right now, but you because your interaction was already used.
Okay. Okay.
Just to keep things good. Okay, make a stealth check if you're going stealthily. Okay. So you have, I think, 60 feet of vision, right?
Yeah.
So you see like the tunnel goes, and it looks like you're descending, like you're kind of not sliding a little bit. The incline's maybe 30 degrees at this point, and then it goes down, and you can see it kind of hit a point where it starts to go up. So you can see down at the end of your maybe 30 feet down, it starts to go up, but then it also looks like it goes to the right.
Okay.
So that's 30 feet in front of you.
I gotcha.
So you've walked in 20 feet. So keep that in mind.
Okay.
You've walked in 20 feet past the freezer, and then Drakkar. What are you doing?
Just like talking to her. Why can't he go back there? And why not?
Okay. So when he went back there, she kind of shot up out of her seat, and then to kind of go back there and stop him or something. And then you
Yeah,
stand
I can
just right in
try and
front of her.
stand in the way and then like eye her down to be intimidating. Try and get her to stop.
Okay, roll an intimidation. Okay. She, as you step in front of her, she looks at your like your big physique and sees the mace on your back and goes, and are you doing anything? And are you doing anything else this turn?
Nope.
You're not moving any? Are you moving close to her or grabbing her? I guess your
Nope.
intimidation.
Nothing physical. Just
Standing in
I'm
her
not
way.
trying to start a fight or anything. Just he went back there, and I don't know what he sees. So it's just why can't
Yep.
you go back there? It's just the kitchen.
Okay. She looks pretty. Definitely doesn't want to mess with you. She kind of cowers a bit behind and puts the table between you and her, and then does like a little like shuffle thing, and just goes, "Theodore!" and kind of yells out to what you know as the bartender who was working earlier, his name, and then she's gonna move about right there and head that way.
Okay. I'm still trying to get some information from her at this point. Like, I'm not trying to cause a fight. She's just a barmaid, as far as I know.
Yeah,
So,
from
yep.
your eye pat down, she doesn't look like she has any weapons on her. She looks like she was in casual clothes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just wait and see what happens. See who comes, if that guy comes down, or if she's. I didn't even really hear what she yelled.
She yelled the name of the bartender that from earlier in the day.
Okay. Yep, the one that we saw the day before.
Mm-hmm. Just earlier in the day. It was like I think 5 or 6 p.m.
Yeah, you're right.
So this, like 7 hours from then. All right. Down in the basement. What are you doing?
Oh, I was muted. I'm just moving forward.
Okay. As you move farther down into the tunnel, it gets to the point where it goes to the right a bit. It looks like it gets into a bigger den. And roll. Oh wait, you did roll your stealth. Okay. Not the greatest stealth. As you're going in and you get to where it starts, it hits like what's the opposite of apex? The bottom of the tunnel, where it hits its lowest point and then goes back up. You look up, and you do see some light coming in, maybe another 60 feet up that way. So it looks like it just goes down and then comes right back up.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of like right now you're maybe under the main road.
Okay.
So if you think back to, I'll flip it over to this page.
Yeah. Under
You
this
can
main
tell.
road here.
Yep. Oops, I moved it on accident. Yep, this one. So yeah, you're like in here. flip back over.
I would know that for sure.
You would just from the way the bar was and the way you're going, it's kind of a straight tunnel. It just goes down, and you would think that's right there. But as you get to the turn and it goes to the right, it doesn't look like the tunnel's to your right, but it's kind of a more open.
Is there like a
and-
split off to the right? Or
Yeah,
does it just
so-
go down and so it goes down and up, and then at the bottom it's kind of splits off to the right too? There's a fork.
So, to the right, you hear a couple shuffles, and then a little like, and a large badger with huge claws flies out at you,
Oh God,
and
a badger.
yeah, and it's making an attack.
Like a full-size badger, or like
Like-
a giant badger?
A giant badger.
Oh shit!
Bigger
Badger's
than,
not
bigger
even
than
fun.
full size.
18 to hit.
Normal size badger would attack you too.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
How much damage does it do?
18 to hit. That obviously hits. Roll. The 8. 8 damage. And then it has another attack. 9 to hit.
Doesn't get there.
Okay. So,
So
8
it
damage.
flies out at you, and with its claws, it scrapes across your hip from your right side as you're looking in. Even from your saying, like this little area was this giant badger's den, and launches out, scratches you with its big claw, which are they have like 4, maybe 5-inch thick claws, and goes to bite you and misses with the bite.
Okay.
So that's gonna fit in on the initiative order right after Drekar.
And what did it sound like? It's fine.
I don't know what batter sound like.
So it's gonna go again before I get to go.
What does
Um,
it sound like?
Is that how surprise rounds work?
Yeah, kind of.
yeah. You get the surprise round, then you'd roll initiative, and it goes in the normal order.
Yep, he just
Okay.
gets slotted in. He goes right when he acts, and then gets slotted in.
All right. So you still have your action, I think. Like I'm
Yeah, I
kind of
just
like that's where the
moved.
surprise round happened, just like right there, because you kind of encroached on his thing. So I'll let you finish your action, but use your movement to get down there, and then the giant badger flew out at you from its den, and it's standing like on its hind legs, maybe even it's like up to your waist almost. I don't know how tall you are, but I think you're kind of tall.
He's about 2
Maybe just
giant
below.
badgers.
Yeah. Like an size of an anteater, kind of. You guys know that.
It's like a were badger. Also, that's an idea for
What
a
are
different
these
character.
units of measurement? Giant badger is roughly 1 anteater long, or waist high of whatever race. 1.5 in each they're tall.
But how tall is the theater screen? Because it's definitely 4.5
Or
elephants.
more.
4 elephants.
I'm just going to freak out and start screaming for help.
Okay.
And what does that sound like?
Yeah.
Holy shit! God, help! Someone, come help now!
Giant badger.
There's a giant badger.
It's a wereger.
It's
I don't think down the tunnel anything Because you have to think like the closest person to you right now is that you know of is Drekar, and he's about 50 feet away from you, like 50 feet down a tunnel, and then up a flight of stairs through
Through a door.
a wall and stone. I don't know if you'd be able to hear.
You can take my passive
Just-
perception. I'm not really listening for it.
Yeah,
passively.
Your passive's 9, right?
No, it's
No,
13.
13.
13, yeah, I'm proficient. Yeah.
All right, I'll let you make a roll here for it. I don't. Roll for yelling.
You can have him roll to try and like make as much noise and try and get to my
that's
passive.
what I would like.
Is that performance?
Performance. Survival, maybe.
Ah! Survival makes
Get me
sense
outta
too.
here.
The different side of survival.
This yelp of freedom.
So either one.
Yeah. And if he goes over his passive perception,
Which it did.
or I mean, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it would have to be under it to not work. So you upstairs, Drekar, you hear a faint. You can't quite figure out what the sound or like what he said, but you definitely heard preacher echo, like an echo of preacher's voice through the tunnel, like and up the stone wall. But it's faint. And then it's your turn.
Okay. I'll ask the. I don't even remember if we caught her name. The
No,
barmaid. I don't remember if I asked. I'll ask her. What's back there? Like, I heard something. What's going on back there?
Okay. She just goes, I don't know. I've never gone. He shouldn't go in there.
It raises some concern with me. And I'll turn around and run towards the back door. I go,
Okay.
it shouldn't go back there, and he's screaming now.
All right. You can pick your movement.
Okay. 30. Okay.
Nope. Chuck Testa.
All right. And then she's gonna take her turn, and you see her run around the corner of the bar to that other part. And then we're in screen wipe. So think about what you guys are doing.
I know
Because we're in
what
party
I'm doing.
split mode.
Yep.
You guys have over here. You guys jumped. Oh, goddamn! I keep switching. Okay, you guys jumped over here and have scouted this eastern part, looking for a specific mansion, house, estate. And you guys, what would you like to
Are
do?
there like? Is a nice neighborhood have a lot of trees?
Yeah, so there's trees throughout, and what? So you guys have done the full sweep of like this side, and I gave you names of things you've like notable things you've seen. But as you get to the road there that kind of splits to the east and west part of it, you guys see that the road is lit dimly, and it's only directional too, as to not shine on the houses. And some houses are lit, but it's like a personal choice. Looks like some will have more light than others, but at this time it's mostly just like idle small lights that are directional. And then with your passive perception, Indy and Togo, yep, you got 12. You guys see maybe about, what did I say here in my notes? About 20 feet apart, like as you're going, there's like little light posts that maybe are 15 feet up or 20 feet up, and about 15 feet up, you see these like about baseball-sized orbs that are kind of hang there below the light, and yeah.
You see
Place.
The lights.
those dangly bits under the lights?
Maybe it's some kind of rodent. There's a lot of trees around.
It doesn't look like a rodent. It looks like a. Can I make a history check to see if I know or intelligence check? Because
Yes.
Danny has an idea of what they might be, but I want to see
Could be a badger.
intelligence or.
I'll let you do straight intelligence or Arcana.
It's the same. I'll do Arcana for fun.
From here, you guys are still kind of in the shadows
Yeah.
of, dude, like maybe 15, 20 feet away from the closest light, maybe even 30 feet. So can't really make it out from here or what it would be used for either.
How wide is that little road across?
About 15 feet across. So like one light post is illuminating the entire part of the road, and then it ends like precisely at the other side. They're like, so like one's on one side, then 20 feet down there's another one on the other side, and they kind of illuminate across from each other.
So visually, there's like the lamp of the light, and then those little orbs under.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would we know if there's like normally a curfew or things like that?
Make a history check.
That work?
Yep. Not any assigned curfew where everyone needs to be in at a certain time. It's just,
I guess
from your understanding of the situation, it's like it's just a 2:30 a.m. and it's not bad.
specifically, I'm asking because like I would, if it wouldn't raise flags with guards or draw too much attention, just want to walk normally around and not sneak.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna like? Do I think guards are gonna come and question, or is that relatively normal?
You know with your history check that there is no curfew set up, but you don't see anyone around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are guards even allowed into this neighborhood? Because we only saw them outside. They probably only protect from the outside.
I don't like to sneak around too much. I prefer to walk right in. So we still need to find this house.
That's probably up on the other side.
I think we'll
Go
cause
check.
less.
Let's just go.
Cause less of a thing if we just walk like we're supposed to be here.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. We casually
we just start
walk
walking
across. across
we
the
walk in
road.
like we're rich little kids and we belong.
Yeah, I mean, I look kind of rich. You look rich
look
with your
very
fine clothes.
rich.
Yeah.
Okay. As
we both
you
look.
guys walk across, you guys hit the road, and then both of you make a perception check.
Oh, finally a perception roll.
So
It's
as
lit
you're
out
going,
here.
like to your right, actually, how far of dark vision do you? No, it's lit. So about 60 feet down to the north of you, to your right side, you see someone in robes next to one of the lights, and it looks like he's got a book out.
I'm still gonna walk across, like I know where I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in it.
You guys both walk across.
Great.
We're looking for the house. Or any markings that would show that it would be that house? Like if there's nameplates or if there's.
Yeah. So we're gonna divide this into two sections. Picture this is my divider. Would you guys like to do the north part or the south part?
I say we started probably at the beginning of your arrow. That's what I'm guessing.
Oh. Here?
Yeah, so I say we just hit the south part. Wait, was the guy in the more southern part of the street or the northern?
The guy you saw was towards the more north part.
Okay, we'll go straight into the neighborhood, and then I would like to scout the south part.
Okay. Mr. Togo?
I don't think I'd split up.
All right. You guys spend about a better of a half hour going through the South Park and checking. A lot of these, like, it's not. Nothing's really hidden here. It looks like there's a lot of signs of people. There's mailboxes and everything's pretty well organized with what's going on here. You guys see a couple different houses that stand out to you.
Any other family names I may know or
Yeah.
like recognize? Okay.
Guys, roll a. Okay, well, I'll tell you the name first. I'm gonna have you guys roll to see if you know. You see one it says the Balvin residence.
Can you type those out or
Balven.
BAL?
And you guys can both make a history.
History. Ooh. He's rolling
Oh,
really
20. Boy. So, with that check, you know that she is a member of the local council. She's a political figure.
well. Ooh.
The council here in Rhode Arts, since you rolled 20, is made up of 11 people. 10 council members, then 1 abdicator who, in the means of a tie, that person decides the vote. And she is on the council. Another residence you see around here, in the southern part, that is of note and stands out, is a residence labeled the Danvers. Danver.
Such awful names. Guess we should explore the north side. Probably lives up there.
Looking back on it, we probably should have gathered more information, since it's going to take us all night.
It's just one more section and then we'll hop over to the other side.
Just reading yard signs.
Yes, but then we have a no.
I'm sure the other two were getting valuable information.
Sure as well.
Preacher. Just were mauled by a badger. It's a large badger. Anteater / half Asimir side. Asimir. I don't want to say ass in front of you. That's sort of your race. I feel like it's insensitive. You're muted. Why is everyone muted?
I'm muted.
I don't know if they rate badgers, but large.
It is a law. It's a giant badger. It's a giant badger. It's the biggest badger you've ever seen.
I guess.
For him, it's the only.
And if you were to get
badger
it
he's
through
ever
books,
seen.
you'd still be like,
Probably
damn.
is.
That's true. He doesn't even know what a badger is.
Apparently he does.
If I disengage, it'll get an attack of opportunity, correct?
It has not used its reaction.
I guess I'm just gonna. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna shoot it in the face with a crossbow.
Does D&D have any disadvantage for being in melee and shooting or anything like that? I don't know the rules for ranged weapons in melee.
Yes, it does. We're kind of just off the cuff. We don't have a laid out encounter, I don't think. But yeah, how usually for being point blank
Yeah,
with a ranged
for
weapon,
point,
it's just
it's right on top of you.
Okay.
Yeah, if the choice was disengage or to shoot it, I feel like definitely
Yeah.
in melee.
I'm gonna cast Bane on it.
Okay. Is that a save?
Yeah.
Yep. You just
That didn't work.
Yep, 15 charisma is what it needs.
Oh, there it is.
I think you can click somewhere else and it'll output the description of the spell too. Oh.
That's what I was trying to do.
18.
Jesus
18
Christ.
charisma save.
I rolled a nat 18. Wait, let's see. Minus 2.
These badgers, dude, charismatic
16.
AF.
I had to look. It was 16. Nat 18 though.
Hot
So-
dice.
Yeah, as you cast Bane, it kind of its eyes are just kind of bloodshot in the dark here, and it doesn't seem to be affected by it.
Can I take a stance? Like a defensive stance or something?
I don't think that's the thing now.
There's no fight defensively, or unless you got a feat or something.
No, I
It's
don't.
it's an action to do the dodge action.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess we'll just keep screaming then, and
yeah.
Okay.
pray that help gets here in time.
And what's that sound like?
They've got instant replay. They can hear it again.
Run it back.
All right, you're not moving.
I mean, I don't want no.
Okay. Drakkar.
Okay, I'll keep running towards. I'll run down through the door at least. My move action.
All right.
I can barely get through it with 30 feet. Yeah.
All right. So you kind of do like that cool slide over the hood of the car, except it's a bar, and you knock over a couple glasses, the one that preacher just poured for himself, and bust through the door, and you see on the right through there a door to the outside, and then stairs to your right, and there's a couple of crates.
Okay. And can probably tell that the screams are coming from the stairs.
As you're getting in here, the echo is echoing up from downstairs.
All right. Then I'll dash and run down the stairs with my action.
Okay, so you get one thing downstairs.
Yeah. I got
Alright.
5 feet downstairs left. Yep.
Yep, I will move you. No. Oh, you can't see that. I forgot. All right. So if you're gonna move 5 feet downstairs, you're gonna move like there.
It's just a pit of a lot of badgers. It's a badger pit. You can't see that. It's the badger pit.
So you get down here, and it looks like just a bunch of storage boxes, and not really. It's not lit at all right now, but you would assume that
I have dark
you
vision.
see a torch on the wall that would be lit for people who walk down here.
I'm just gonna keep following the screams, but I'm out of movement. So
Okay. Back to Badger time.
Badger time.
24 to hit.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Hot dice. Hot dice.
I've rolled a 20, an 18, and a 19 today.
I rolled mostly single digits.
low
Nice.
single digits.
Badger pit.
What I get for going down in the badger pit.
You're gonna have a badge time.
Luckily, I'm rolling low on damage. 5 damage, and then
Badge time.
bite.
Yeah, the thing is multi-attack. That's scary.
17.
Oh no, I can't. Fuck.
Ooh.
If Preacher died from a badger,
Dude.
Yeah.
Easy
That
death.
shit
First thing you got murdered.
Cry
Remember that guy who
laughing.
didn't know anything? He died to a badger.
And then 9 damage.
That hurts.
Yeah, it did.
So as it's going, it's going, and it slashes you again across the side, and then latches on and bites the side of your leg.
I go limp.
You're unconscious.
Yeah. Oh, I'm at 0. I don't know if it's the
You
same
hit
as
it
it
for
is in-
exact.
exactly 0.
Exactly.
So hitting 0, you become unconscious, but you're stable.
I am unconcho but stable.
so no saving throws.
Yep, no death saves.
Exactly.
Till it hits you
dude.
again.
Till it hits you again.
And then it has
Till the badger pit
a,
pops
a
off.
full critical, so you lose 2 death saves.
Oof. Oof, oof.
Auto crit when you're unconscious.
That's all that you guys see here in the inn.
Because he died.
Back to
Well, we
top
had
of the
30
round.
minutes. They can finish.
Back to the top of the round, preacher. You're unconscious.
But stable. That's not to be.
But
That's not to be
stable.
like looked down upon. The
Yeah,
fact
you're
that he's
stable, dude.
That's good news.
Drakar, you're up.
I can move another 30 feet. 20,
Okay.
I guess. That gets me to the end of the tunnel here,
That's
and I got
20.
10 left. Yeah.
You got 10 left. Okay.
Screaming stop.
So you can move to.
like
So you have 10
abruptly.
left. You see the freezer closet area is it's 10 feet deep before the tunnel starts.
I'm also
And just
picturing
as
a full-on
this is
Wilhelm.
happening, yeah, you don't hear anything at this point. The screams have stopped.
Okay. I know they were coming from this way, though.
You absolutely do know that with your
Alright.
yeah.
Well, I'll do my other 10, and then however I can't move. I don't think I can move anymore on the map, but 10 feet down and then dash to get another 30.
Okay, so at the end of your dash, you are able to get. He was 40 feet in, so you get there. You see Preacher's unconscious body with a badger, kind of like grabbing him.
Oh
by his
God.
legs. With his side is engulfed with a badger, as the badger's eyes just shift to you as you see him start to try to drag him back into its little den.
Oh shit!
The badger hole.
I think that's sufficient enough for me to rage. Yeah, seeing it drag the only person that I came here with away.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's all I got though. I move dash rage.
All right. So you guys are all within, like, you're very close together. Your dash got you all the way down the tunnel, but it is where you're at. It's a tight tunnel because since he hasn't dragged him back into the little den there, it's gonna be snug too. So if you were like, if you were to drag him, you wouldn't be able to like bring him to your side. You'd have to drag him back through like that. Okay, it's the badger's turn. He unleashes its mouth from the unconscious preacher, and it lunges at you with a. Need to make this a copy pasta. Got it. 17 to hit.
That gets me.
Owie.
Dude, these dice.
I know. And 12 damage. 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
That resistance is
That's a lot.
gonna come in handy.
And then another attack, 14 to hit.
No, that does not.
This badger's on top of me attacking him.
Yeah, so it's unclench its teeth, unclench its teeth from your side, and just turns to the left, and misses with the claws, and then lunges and just lashes onto your knee a little bit, and then let's go, just like.
Fine.
And then we'll just go. I gotta mark down what that
Is
girl's doing upstairs real quick.
The badge den. Badge Nash.
Badge Nash.
All right. We'll try to get through this. We'll do another round and then we'll flip back over, maybe even two.
I mean,
All right.
you gave us
You guys
30
had a whole
minutes.
last
It's
session.
been
We'll
like
go through two. I just wanna
24
get Chris
seconds.
involved, too.
Oh, I'm good.
All right.
He's enjoyed the badge.
I am. I'm just reading some
right, so-
notes.
Drekar, you're up.
Okay, I'll pull out my maul and go and collaborate.
Do I need to roll a thing?
You're stable.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I'm going to swing
Yeah.
recklessly as well.
Oh,
That gives me
nice.
advantage to hit it, and then it has advantage to hit me.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no chance that you might miss and hit me, is there?
Maybe a very drastic crit fail to get
You
there.
roll. He would have to roll
Two
two
nat
ones.
ones.
Snake eyes. Snake eyes on the advantage roll.
I would have cried if he did that though.
20 to hit.
Hey.
So
Oh, that hits.
will the badger have
Roll
advantage
damage.
on both of its attacks if it's alive?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 14. Or hang on, I got a D8 of lightning to throw in here too.
Dun 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 dun.
So, yeah.
Damn.
19 damage.
Hell yeah,
That's-
dude.
That's some damage, son.
Okay. Mark that.
Badge niche.
So you pull out your maul and just like bash it, and it hits it into the side of the wall, and like a crack of lightning kind of briefly lights up the tunnel and just crackles out a little bit, and it's going to retaliate with its first attack.
With
11.
advantage.
Oh,
Yes, it has advantage to hit me with both attacks.
20.
Okay,
Jesus
you
Christ.
got me.
First attack is 20 with its claws, which is 9 damage, slashing. And then its second attack. Its bite, 21 and 22.
Jesus.
Yep, the 22 gets me.
The 21 doesn't. Though.
No.
Bite 1d8. 7 damage, blood piercing.
Okay. Got them both.
Oh man.
All right.
I'm stressed.
I think that's all he would do. He's a ravenous badger. I don't think he's gonna... Yeah.
He seems
Two
pretty
in.
busy.
To win, he's not gonna be strategic. He's gonna be bloodthirsty. He's hungry down here, guys. All right. Let's see if we can knock this encounter out before flipping back. All right, and then it's just you two, and then I'll mark down what's going on upstairs. But you can do your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna reckless swing again.
You don't roll bad. No pressure.
Does 13 get there?
Oh god. Oh god.
13 gets there.
Yeah.
Oh thank god.
17 damage.
Okay, you rear back from your second after getting clawed and bit by this badger. You rear back again and just boom and smash its head into the ground. And
No, don't hurt.
legs kind of as your maul is just, you don't see any head, you just see your maul and then the dirt on the sides of it, and you smash its head straight into the dirt.
Alright. Great.
And it's dead. It's very dead. Dead by 1 point though.
Hey, you got there. That's dead.
13
It's
big
more,
waves
it's
out.
more dead than Preacher.
It's more dead than Preacher.
Good thing he's stable. He'd be dying right now.
Dude, if he
Yeah.
wasn't stable, that'd have been so bad.
Yeah. Okay. Then
1 more damage.
I can take some time to try and like pick him up, do a medicine check,
Yeah.
or we can
So-
go back in.
Let's like, yeah, drop initiative order right now, but like,
Yeah.
yeah. So what? You see
So-
Preacher there? He's real bloody and has. Are you wearing robes or what
Me?
you got going on there?
Kind of, yeah. They might as well
Yeah,
just be robes.
They're kind of torn up and like
He's
bleeding
still
from
in the
most of the
dress.
side of where the badger just latched its claws into its side.
All right, I'll do a medicine check to see if he's like dying or how bad it is. See if I can get anything else, any other information. but I'm no longer raging. I have to drop that.
Okay.
Seems fine to me. I'm gonna pick him up and take the badger too.
Take the badger. It's a
Grab it
it's a
by
very
the
large
scruff.
badger, and the tunnel being very small, you can only grab one at. You can only drag one at a time.
Okay. Then I'll pick him up and cradle him, preacher, and walk him back.
All right. Making an athletics check.
Gently whispers, "In my interest."
So, at first you're dragging preacher, and when you pull your maul back up off the head, it's fully cartoon crushed into the dirt, and its bones kind of there's like teeth kind of near it. And at this point, you see these huge, like 2-inch long fangs. Yeah, but at this point, it's a dark fur. It's a giant animal to you with the claws and teeth, and you took care of the threat. So you are dragging him out. You're able to, at like half speed, take his body, and you get back to the freezer where the dirt turns into stone. And when you get there, you can see that, I mean, Preacher's still not doing well, but he's breathing.
Okay. I'll just keep carrying him. I want to take him. The end goal is back to Mel.
Okay. You leave the tunnel, and so are you going upstairs too?
Yeah.
All right, you're
Out
gonna
the
drag
way
him
I came in.
upstairs. And,
Even the front door of the inn. I'll carry him through the main room there.
okay, you get
That's
back
the
up
goal.
to here, and get to the front room, and you see. Now, I should use a different one, but use these two for now. You see Theodore. He has a short sword on him, and his, what you now assume, wife is behind him, and he just goes, What did you do? What?
You guys are keeping wild animals down there, and my friend here just went and got roughed up by that fucking panther.
You're not supposed to go down there. They're gonna kill you. They might kill you. They might kill us. Oh.
Who are you talking about?
The Sapphire Watch. Oh no. You weren't. Oh fuck. And he's just like, he's still got the short sword pointed at you, but he's like, oh fuck. He's not. You can tell he's not looking for a fight.
Why was it their badger?
Good question.
They used him to dig the hole.
Well, he's dead now. If they have a problem with that, they should, put up a construction sign or something. There's no way to know that there's dangerous animals down there.
Oh fuck. And he looks back at his wife, and goes like, we should go.
And I'll just start walking towards the front of the inn. I know that it doesn't seem the most serious, or he seems roughly fine. He's just unconscious, but I just want to get him out of here.
All right. You leave the Inn of Snappers.
And another badger.
Carrying an unconscious person out of Snappers. Not the first time. Not the last.
Funky Snapdragon.
And it's not the first time I've been carried out of Snappers unconscious, so...
So, it's a starry night, and very quiet out and about. You do see a stumbling drunk man, like, kind of by the well outside. Oh, wait, I'll flip it over. We got maps, boys. We got maps. Kind of sitting there, and he's like, you can tell you, just threw up down the well.
Oh, nice.
And, What are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm not trying to sprint. Like the injuries, he's not bleeding too much, but just trying to walk him back to the Ryland Row.
Okay.
Like walk down the main street. I'm not trying to like hide or anything.
Cool.
What
Do you
think
guys
they're up to?
continue, Indy and Tritogo, your search? And as you're going through these houses, you see one house maybe sitting at the back by the wall, the most northern house. It's the nicest building you've seen, and it stands out over some of the other mansions. About 8 stories tall, and has a short path up to it, lined with trees, and its own little mini gate that seems, it doesn't look locked, but just for decoration mostly. Outside it has a huge sign, maybe 2 feet wide, that just says Kozen, which is how you spell it, like that. And make a history check, both of you, when you see this sign.
Somebody's on it.
Tritogo, you recognize this name, and with the size of the building, you know that he is Ildor Kozen, Ildor. He is headmaster of the school, university, and he is also a council member.
This is the headmaster's home. Is the museum part of the university?
It's near it, but it's not on the
Not
campus.
like affiliated, I guess, is what I mean. Like, okay.
Really, a consummate or a headmaster?
I think he's on that council too.
That would make sense.
He seems like a right prick. Look at that place.
Oh, I've seen better. Come on, let's keep going.
All right.
We'll find this sign.
As you go exploring the rest of the area, you see one labeled Encria outside.
Was this his name?
Yes, this is.
You see a couple larger trees, think like maple size, outside to the right and left, and that's who you're looking for.
Great.
To give
Is there
you some
any-
perspective,
Was it dramatic?
Yes.
I can't see.
yep, I'm gonna drag you guys on.
Take me there.
I will.
I mean, I can't see once you do that.
Oh. Chris, do
Oh
you
my
have
god.
dark vision?
Wow.
I do.
Oops. Can you tell me how much?
I think it's 50, but let me see if I can.
I think it's usually 60. Also, we're just
Yeah,
kind of
might
standing
be
out in
right.
the street.
It's 60 feet.
Yeah. This is.
I also think we're not in the dark if he's looking for us.
Is it 60?
Yeah.
Alright, let me edit your character real quick.
What do you think? Do you think we should scout it out now or turn back to our fellows?
We found the
If we can.
place. I don't think we have to do it all right now. It's getting kind of late. I just wanted to pinpoint where he lived.
Is
So,
there like a
guys
fence in a
see at
yard
this
or
point-
like
yeah, well,